Earlier tonight, big news. The Department of Justice announced that the FBI informant at the center of this Uranium One scandal will be permitted now to testify and speak out before Congress. That NDA is lifted. We continue with John Solomon from The Hill, Circa News' Sarah Carter, and the lawyer for this FBI informant, our friend Victoria Tunsing. Also joining us now, Fox News legal analyst Greg Jarrett, who has identified a lot of crimes here. I want to go back to where we were, though. I know it's taken a lot of courage on your part, and you've taken a lot of personal hits, but now the evidence is overwhelming. Victoria, let's start with what we were asking for last night is now come out. That, in fact, the NDA, the non-disclosure...
Here it is. There's the
I love when my guests come with props. That's great. Okay, so the process would be that the NDA will be lifted, and the informant, and we were told he knew in 2009 and 2010, before the Uranium One deal was done, that he had overwhelming evidence, that he had emails, that he had documents, that he has tapes that would show the bribery, the racketeering, the corruption, the money laundering and extortion. Is that what we expect to hear?
Yes, and he can put a lot of meat on those bones that Sarah and John have built for us. He can give context, and he can tell about conversations the Russians had about what they were doing with various piles of money.
Thank you for handing this to me. I love Greg. He does all the research. How many crimes?
13 potential crimes committed by Hillary Clinton. She could be charged for 6 anti-corruption statutes. They're all felonies. She could also be charged with racketeering for using her charity as a criminal enterprise. And then you've got all of the email crimes, 2 of them under the Espionage Act and 2 additional. And now this latest dossier information, you can't pay a foreign national relative to a political campaign. And it appears she also, and the DNC, hid it in their disclosure reports, which could also be criminally charged.
But let's go to this one issue here. But the fact that they knew that Russia was doing this, and they still signed off on it, and all the money ended back in the Clintons, I don't see, to me, who would ever, just on the face of it, give the hostile nation that the media has been telling us about for a year, and the hostile actor, Vladimir Putin, 20% of our uranium, knowing that his agents are in the United States doing all this.
And the Nuclear Regulatory Commission confirmed to the New York Times that huge quantities of yellowcake uranium, the composite dust material that's used for nuclear weapons, left the United States to Canada, where it was then shipped overseas. And so, you know, when I hear Democrats today say, oh, it never left the United States because that was part of the deal that it stay here.
Bull.
The Nuclear Regulatory Commission says didn't happen.
Wow. Everything that they have been reporting is true. That they have documents, emails, tapes, and that millions of dollars. And he knows, and he was there. He was 4 years inside this. And they knew in 2009. Are people going to jail this time? Is this it?
I would suspect so. And people...
And the kickbacks to the Clintons and the Clinton Foundation?
Somebody's got to go to jail over this, and not just the one who's been convicted and clammed
Who are
up.
the top people that are in jeopardy?
Well, I think Hillary Clinton, anybody at the DNC.
Eric Holder?
James Comey in particular, because, you know, he may have abused his office, and he could have done it for...
Mueller? Mueller knew.
No, covering it up to cry to Congress.
He should recuse himself. He should have recused
his duty. He should recuse himself.
Same with Rosenstein.
Absolutely. And Jeff Sessions needs to get off his duff and appoint a special counsel to investigate.
Immediately.
Hillary Clinton, yes. Comey, Loretta Lynch.
Everybody.
Everybody.